Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Mutombo and I post videos every Sunday. But today's video is going to be a story time. One of the first videos that I posted on my channel when I just started my YouTube channel about a year ago was things that you should know about Douala. I am a Cameroonian. I currently live and study in South Africa. But before I moved to South Africa, I lived and worked in Douala for 3 good years. Douala is the economic capital of Cameroon. It's the Lagos of Nigeria, the New York of America. One of the points that I raised in that video that I did about Douala ages ago was that robbery is really a thing in Douala. Like theft is a very big problem in Douala. Everybody that I know that has lived in Douala for over a year has had an experience with theft or robbery or some derivative of that. So today's video is going to be a story of one of those robberies. Let me set the scene for this story. The location is Douala, Cameroon, in the beautiful neighborhood of Bonamusadi. I was dating this guy, let's call him David. David is generally a very nice young man, very intelligent, but there was one thing that he did that I couldn't wrap my head around. I couldn't understand. David would lock his house, put the key under the doormat and leave. And he always did that. I always told him, this does not make any sense. You might as well just leave the door open if you're going to leave your key under the mat. Because everybody knows that the first place to check for anybody's key is under the doormat. Like, it's just too obvious. So I kept telling him. At one point, I felt like I was nagging. Even on days when we are leaving his house together and I see him do that, I'll be like, okay, no, open the door, let me carry my things. Maybe you don't care about your stuff, but I care about my things. So one beautiful sunny day, David and I were chilling in his apartment, and around 2 p.m. we decided to go out and run our errands. I had my own set of things to do and he had his own things to do, so we went out and along the line we parted ways. I remember very well that he locked the door and he put the key in his bag. I go about doing my things, and around 5:30, 6 p.m. my phone rings. Ding ding. Hello, it's David. This is him talking to me. He's telling me, you've made your point. Stop the joke now. Stop the joke. Bring back my TV and my laptop. I said, what? You're what? He said, no, I just got home. My door has been forced open. My TV and my laptop are gone. Please, I know you're trying to teach me a lesson. I've learned a lesson. Please bring them back. I'm like, baby boy, as much as I would like to teach you a lesson, I don't have that type of time right now. So that was me. I didn't take your TV and laptop. Anyway, I realized that it was very serious, so I decided to jump on the bike and rush to his place. I went there, and while I was on my way, he had been asking around, asking neighbors, like just trying to find out what happened, who was in the building and all of that. So I got there and we continued asking from person to person. And one woman said, yeah, she saw the person who took the TV. And we're like, how can you see somebody who doesn't even live in the building go in and come out with a large flat screen TV and a bag? And I'm sure the laptop was inside the bag. And you don't think anything of it. Like, the woman looked at us and she seemed even more astonished than we were. She explained that with the way that guy went in and came out, the confidence and everything, she could not in a million years have believed that he was a thief. The guy came in a hired taxi and parked in front of the gate of the apartment complex. When he stepped out of the taxi, he was wearing a suit with a white shirt, very clean and well ironed. He was groomed and everything. And he just walked. He wasn't running in or anything. He just walked in very casually. She just assumed that maybe he was a friend of somebody who stayed in the building, like somebody who arrives in a hired taxi and is able to pay for the taxi to wait for him, and is so well dressed. And with the way he was carrying himself, he was instead probably coming to dash somebody money. I don't know. About 30 minutes after he went up, she saw him coming downstairs again with a big TV and a bag, and she really thought nothing of it. He just came, opened the back of the taxi, put the TV in it, got in the front, and the driver drove off. And that is just how the case was closed, and the TV and the laptop disappeared. I know for a fact that this guy didn't use a key to get into the apartment because the door had actually been forced open. But then again, this was not your average thief. This one had a PhD. Going in through windows was not his level anymore. He goes in through the door in broad daylight. His whole strategy was centered around looking responsible. He invested in his craft. Honestly, for this guy, like we say back home, I wash for the boy. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching up to this point, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. I'm rushing to the grocery store now because I have nothing to eat at home. And I'm famished. It's almost 5 p.m. right now. If you have any thoughts, definitely leave them in the comment section below. What did you think about this particular story, about how things went down? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Check in again next Sunday. There will be a new video up next Sunday, and just stay blessed. Bye.